Welcome to the module, The Art of the Possible for SAP Customers. In the next few minutes, you'll be introduced to the 3 application demos that you can share with your customer. Hi, I'm Rob, your mobile consulting coach. By the end of this lesson, you will describe how SAP Fiori simplifies transactions for ERP users in comparison to the traditional SAP GUI. List and describe some of the benefits of the SAP Work Manager mobile app for iPhone and iPad. And describe how Expert Tech for iPad improves the service technicians' and customers' experience. There are many demos that you can share with your clients. This video provides demos for 3 applications: SAP Fiori Order App, SAP Work Manager, and the Expert Tech app. We will begin with the SAP Fiori Order App. The following video demonstrates how SAP Fiori simplifies transactions for ERP users in comparison to the traditional SAP GUI.
SAP Simple Finance, powered by SAP HANA, helps finance departments better manage collections and disputes, streamline billing, and reduce customer credit risk all in real time to lower days sales outstanding and reduce bad debt write-offs. To demonstrate just how much more efficient the new SAP Fiori user experience in SAP Simple Finance makes financial management processes, here's one scenario for receivables management. For this scenario, business users were asked to complete common business tasks twice, once using the SAP GUI and once using the new SAP Fiori user experience. Both sessions were recorded and displayed side by side on one screen to compare processing time, clicks, screen changes, and fields filled. Let's have a look at how a cash collections specialist benefits from the new user experience that combines analysis and action in one application. Our collections specialist is calling customers to collect overdue receivables. He's working through a system-provided list of customers to be contacted today. The list is automatically sorted based on rules. Beginning at the top of the list, the collections specialist starts his calls. First, he needs to see when this customer was previously contacted. With the SAP Fiori user experience, he sees the contact history right on his screen. Then he calls the customer and reminds them about the payment due. And in doing so, he learns that the customer has an issue with one invoice, so the collections specialist creates a dispute case to document this. With the simple user interface, he can enter all the necessary data quickly. For example, thanks to SAP HANA, the type ahead search helps him to assign the right processor in 2 seconds. With another 2 clicks, he attaches a document to the dispute case. With the optimized user experience that's tailored to the way he works, our collection specialist is already finished. As you can see, if the collection specialist had used the SAP GUI, his process would have taken much longer. Let's fast forward the video. With SAP Fiori, the collection specialist completes the task easily in just 47 seconds, with 11 clicks, 2 screen changes, and 2 fields filled. With the SAP GUI, the process takes more than 2 minutes, with 39 clicks, 8 screen changes, and 5 fields filled. Thanks to the SAP Fiori user experience in SAP Simple Finance, the results are impressive. A 64% reduction in the duration, 71% reduction in clicks, 75% reduction in screen changes, and 60% reduction of fields filled.
With the SAP Work Manager mobile app for iPhone and iPad, you have the tools needed to improve workforce safety and optimize asset life and reliability, as well as streamline processes by eliminating paperwork and shortening work cycles. The mobile app accesses the SAP Enterprise Asset Management, or SAP EAM solution, and empowers your workforce with everything needed to efficiently install, inspect, maintain, and repair assets in the field from an iPhone or iPad. Note, to use SAP Work Manager with your business data, you must be a user of SAP EAM with mobile services enabled by your IT department. You can try out the app first using sample data.
As the industry-leading work management application, the SAP Work Manager mobile app keeps drills running, trucks hauling, and conveyors rolling. Increase plant and equipment performance. Improve workforce productivity and safety. Reduce overtime, cost of maintenance, and unplanned downtime, all while getting a 360-degree view of your operations. SAP Work Manager is built for asset-intensive industry applications. Integrated with your back-end software, it allows technicians to work smarter, both online and offline, by providing mission-critical data at the point of performance. And with the latest version of SAP Mobile Platform, you get enhanced functionality for inspection rounds, linear asset management, and integration with both GIS and the SAP Multi-Resource Scheduling application. Best of all, SAP Work Manager is easy to use and works on any mobile device, letting your organization use the devices that are right for you. Let's see the app in action. Mark, a maintenance technician, uses SAP Work Manager throughout his day. With single sign-on support, he doesn't have to remember multiple passwords, regardless of which device he's using. All assigned work orders are on his device in a simplified list. He won't have to go back to the office to do paperwork. Today, he has already completed 2 work orders and is ready to start on a new one. Before he starts, he can review the details of the work order and any work history associated with the asset he'll be working on. By reviewing past work, Mark can effectively troubleshoot the repair. This avoids costly repeat work and helps management identify failing assets before they cause downtime. He clicks the Start button, and his time working on the asset automatically begins. If at any point Mark needs to stop working on the asset, he can pause the work order and return to it at a later time. At the work site, Mark accesses the steps assigned to complete the work order by selecting the Operations tab. Each step can be marked as completed to make sure all work was performed. This also supports compliance reporting. Mark can add the operations or components needed to complete the work order, accurately reflecting the work and materials required. Moreover, notes can be added to provide observations describing the asset's condition. When the work is completed, Mark selects the Finish button. If a signature is required, he can sign the work order, then enter the necessary information to finalize the order. Mark's labor is calculated from the start and completion times entered and automatically recorded. Now the work order is finished, and all data will be synced with the company's back-end software. If Mark is out of signal range, the data will sync automatically when he gets a wireless or cellular signal. The performance of the app can be improved by sending less data and does not constantly need to connect to the network. Besides delivering highly responsive performance for the end user, it also optimizes battery life to cover the full shift. Mark can now move on to the next work order, knowing that the asset has been inspected properly and that all relevant data will be sent into the back office. Managers can rest assured that the work has been accurately reported and all data will be entered in the back-end software. Today, companies are using SAP Work Manager to complete more work orders in a shift, enhance safety, and collect more comprehensive data, which also leads to a reduction in costly repairs. To learn more about SAP Work Manager, visit sap.com/mobile.
For many customers, one of their most frustrating experiences occurs when they need a field service representative's assistance, and there is a significant time associated with waiting for these field service techs to appear and make the needed repairs. While many field service technicians are punctual and competent, the customer's frustration associated with these wait times has created a significant challenge for the industry. As a result, the industry would like to improve its image and strengthen relationships with customers. With Expert Tech for iPad, field technicians can better prepare for their appointments and shrink service times by removing wasted white noise time and reducing the need for follow-up visits by up to 40%. In addition, technicians will surprise their customers with their capability to install items or fix these items at a faster pace. As a result, the industry will see more customers who enjoy their service and who have a more positive view of the industry.
For many people, one of the most frustrating experiences is the wait for the field service tech to show up. While many field technicians are punctual and competent, the industry faces a challenge in sprucing up its image and strengthening relationships with customers. With the Expert Tech for iPad, field technicians can prepare better for their appointments and accurately to shrink service times by removing wasted white noise time and reduce by 40% the need for follow-up visits. Plus, technicians will surprise customers with their capability to install or fix things faster, getting the customer back to enjoying their service. Cool iOS feature: technicians can connect with Mentor via FaceTime to resolve the problems while they're encountering on the spot. As a result, they will make the right fix more often. In an industry where competition is coming from every direction, putting the smart mobile device in the technician's hand empowers them to make each customer touchpoint a positive experience. This can make a difference with the customer, save costs, and keep phones ringing off the hook on call center complaint lines. Here's how it might work. I log in and check my schedule of work order for the day. The dashboard provides me with feedback on my work. I've reached a 3-star rating and I'm hitting 7 visits a day with a 98% resolution rate. The dashboard also shows the average predicted travel time today in red, flagged as 32 minutes, which is rather longer than usual in this area. Along the left-hand side, I can see a list of the scheduled work orders that I need to complete today. Each of the work order is also located within the map. Tapping on location allows me to see a summary of information for that work order. And now I would like to reserve a vehicle. The app aggregates the required equipment and products that I will need for the day and has checked the inventory of all vehicles available. The app uses analytics to compare work orders with vehicle inventory to create alerts, letting me know the equipment I'm going to need for the jobs that I need to do today. I'm shown the different vehicles to choose from, and I choose the mini pickup truck. This truck needs some additional product loaded before I can start the day, and the app shows me exactly what products I will need. When all items are collected, the app advises me that I have completed the load up. To be sure, I check the vehicle inventory and visually verify that I have everything I'm going to need. I can add additional discretionary products and equipment, updating the vehicle inventory as I go. And now I would like to reserve the pickup truck. The vehicle now is reserved for me after I tap Truck Reserve. The vehicle is reserved for me now, and I can go back to the daily overview screen to get prepared for the first customer visit. I now look more closely at the work that I need to do for the day. I choose the first work order, Troubleshoot Internet. I can see the information for Mr. Rafael Arar, the details for the work order, and any cautionary notes that have been added during previous calls to the location. I also see the customer history, so I have an idea of any service issues that the customer has experienced in the past. Using the location tool, I can check the location and the proposed route to the site. The map will show any traffic or road hazards that might affect my trip. I can also check the notes on the job. There might be additional background information on the work order or notes from other technicians who have previously done work at this location or for this customer. I now know all the background to the job and can set off for the site, guided by the native navigation systems on iPad. Once I arrive at the location, I open the work order overview and tap Start on the job. I introduce myself to Rafael and quickly walk through the problem with him. This ensures that the problem has been correctly reported and that no new issues have arisen. Rafael takes me to where the equipment is located in the house. I can pull up the proposed workflow for troubleshooting this kind of problem and move from step to step by swiping the screen. I go through the steps, but the modem is displaying a light combination that I'm unfamiliar with. I have a few more options for support. There are additional manuals that I can access or quick video that I can view. However, I think at this point I will consult with an expert. I'm presented with a list of people who are on shift and assigned to help or that have specific expertise in this problem area. I see Jennifer is available and remember that she has not only worked on the site, but also has expertise in this area. I tap the FaceTime icon under her picture to contact her. Note that I also have the option of emailing or live chatting with her. I choose to use FaceTime to contact Jennifer and I show her the unit and the light combination using the video features of FaceTime. She explains that the modem is in a factory state. That means an intermittently failing power supply and needs to be replaced. I close the call with Jennifer and replace the unit with a newer upgraded modem, which works well. I finish the job and tidy up the work area. Now I can write up the work and close out a work order. I can now record the work and properly document the problem, which will help any other technicians that visit the site. First, I close the work order by setting the job as complete. And I track the issue by recording the root cause. I'm also capable of recording any notes. I'll add a few notes on the job and what remediation was required. iPad dictation feature makes recording notes easy. I record that a new modem was installed and this notion will be reflected in the truck inventory. I can also add other parts that are installed if necessary. I explained the problem to Rafael and let him know that a new unit has been installed. I gave him a few minutes to check the internet connection using his own laptop, which he does successfully. I can now get a formal sign-off from Rafael. I pass the iPad over to him for his signature. Rafael signs off and selects Confirm. Then he is asked to offer his opinion of the job via a survey and is sure that I won't see the answer to the survey. He agrees to take the survey and taps on the Take Survey button. He completes the satisfaction survey and submits. And now he hands the iPad back to me and I can close up and go to the next job. Summary screen is shown again, but this time the first job is added to the completed list and the next job appears at the top of the to-do list. Now that I have finished this job, I can repeat the process and move on to the next assignment.
Well, that's it for this lesson. We covered how SAP Fiori simplifies transactions for ERP users in comparison to the traditional SAP GUI, the benefits of the SAP Work Manager mobile app for iPhone and iPad, and how Expert Tech for iPad improves the service technicians' and customers' experience. Great work! Remember to verify your understanding of this module by completing the associated knowledge check. Once you've done that, you can keep taking lessons for the Mobile ERP Learning Path, or you can explore other Learning Path modules in the Mobile Consultant University. Thanks for watching.